Hey everyone, today we are featuring the replay submitted by Tokido. We did recently feature his T54E1 replay. If you haven't checked that out, check that as well. And today he's in 113 in Liberty Falls, the latest reforged map for the game. And if you want to know how to play Liberty Falls, you go check out that video. It's in the cards as well as in the end screen. But we'll see how he plays 113 in this game. And he do manage to have a very decent game. I did get a chance to watch this replay earlier before commenting, and he played it very composed, did not make any mistake, and was able to make the best out of it. So he is pushing towards the 1-2 line in the beginning, the only spot where heavies can essentially play. 113 again, very competent tank, just difficult to play. He goes towards the 1 line initially to see if anyone's pushing the 1 and get some early shots. A little snapshot on the move, but did miss Progetto though. Trying to sneak a shot into Progetto, but he has to be careful because the tank destroyers at K1 can just go through the tank. Not that the tank has solid armor, but even no matter what tank you're in, you will get penned by TD from such elevation. Rotating towards the 2 line, just playing cautiously, waiting for the right opportunity because he spawned on the other side towards the 8, so it took him a while to get into the 1-2 line, and by the time he made it, the enemy tanks had already pushed forward the 1-2 line because they would have had better spawns, and they are, as you can see on the E line. Aviary fired. He tried to push those tanks in the middle, but realized he can't really take them, as it will be a 1v2. And they'll be able to put a shot into him as he's pushing. So it's 2 minutes into the game and he has no damage. Is it actually a good game? Maybe not. But that's what happens. Sometimes the game starts slow. You just have to keep the composure, not make any risky plays which end up you costing your health early on. And that's what we'll see in this game as well. Aviary peaked. He did have heat, so went for the turret, penned him, and I mean actually it's surprising that he do manage to pen the Aviary because we all know Aviary has that magical impenetrable armor. Aviary retreated and the medium was pushing, and Tokido pushed with the medium, focused on the opponent medium. Aviary from his team also pushed, putting a shot into Progetto. He's down to now 1 shot. Take him out of the game. 705, as you can see, Tokido, like whenever he's pushing, he's going left and right or doing a little dance, making his angle or angling his armor towards the opponent, and he was able to bounce that shot from 705. The tank does have 7 degrees of gun depression towards the side, but front line is just 5, so you have to be careful. 4005 did get spotted. I was saying the TD, it is a very TD friendly map. However, Tokido was lucky that he did not get punished from 4005, and I do manage to pin him in return. Another shot, a very good shot into the hatch of Sharpshooter. His teammate is pushing and attracting all the opponents. Also, the 4005 fired and missed. Aviary wasn't paying attention. As I said, whenever there's any tank, if there's, no matter how many tanks you have in front of you, but if you have a chance to pen Aviary, you go for it. And that's what happened. He just killed the Aviary with 1 shot. Also taking out the guns in the game. This team is winning. But as you said, like, just pen Aviary, because if you don't kill that tank, it will full pen you and set you on fire. Happens with me all the time. So 4005 is trying to hide, is trying to finish 4005. However, his team's 4005 take him, finishes the 4005 on the enemy team, but there's another full health FV 4005, put a shot into him, and now that tank is not really, he's retreating actually. Looks like he missed. I'm not sure if he missed or if it was reloading, but I think he might have missed, and then allowing Tokido to put another shot into him, and finally finishing the tank, not before he managed to pen and set the pattern on fire. SG2 gets spotted, and everyone, or not everyone, the 3 tanks that have speed, they're all pushing towards SG2, wanted to get those pens because there's a 1v3 advantage, and everyone gets brave during this situation. SG2 keeping it playing as cautiously as possible to keep him in cover, but both Centuro and Tokido flanked him, and there's not much he can do. Probably get a couple pens here, and he's just circling SC2, petting him twice, and then taking him out of the game as well. Scores 9v6. His team is winning. However, the enemy has 3 tanks towards the Tokido's base, putting cap pressure, so he's being aggressive. Artillery gets spotted, put a shot into him. Artillery penned him, not penned, splashed him. Tokido is starting towards the artillery, and maybe at this point he's like, well, I might actually have a 10k game in a heavy tank in Liberty Falls. This is where you see, right, when there are about 5 tanks alive and you're close to 8k. E100 is pushing. He did not aim his shot and hit the track of 113. And this is where you'll see the DP of 113 coming in handy, as well as the mobility. As Tokido put another shot into E100. E100 is still reloading, and he put a 1 into his lower plate, as we can see the dance again, or a little bit of wiggling. And E100 did end up bouncing off 113. However, the grill on the bridge didn't. But he had enough HP to take the shot and not die. Put a shot into grill and bringing his total to 10,000 damage. Put another shot into grill to 10.5. He has 6 kills. 1 tank remaining on the enemy team. And his teammate finishes the last remaining tank. So very, very fast-paced game. Started off slow. He had about, I think, 2.5 minutes where he didn't do anything. And after that, he could not stop shooting. Great game. And that's the only way you can kind of play the heavy on this map. Not much option if you want to have a great game. So that's it for today. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Have a great rest of your day.